Hello everybody, welcome back. Today we have a special episode in store for you. I'm the Strategy Professor, and this is going to be another Total War Warhammer game. Uh, so I had a sub that wants to play a game with me. His name is High Templar. He has his own YouTube channel as well, so go check it out if you want to see his perspective on this battle. I have played against him a few times before, and he wanted a 40,000 gold army. So that's what we have here. So I went with the vampire counts. And this is going to be, like, crazy. So what I'm going to do, I think, is just try to break my units into two different groups, just so it's easier to micromanage. So I just want to have them kind of evenly split up into smaller groups here. So I have a nice balance of units with each one. We'll put this one over here. No, we'll leave it over here. That's fine. I'll give them... And I'm just going to try to split the map up a little bit. So make him fight me on both halves of the map. So it'll just basically be like separate armies on separate armies. Just take this micro challenge up to the max. It is good. So basically I'm going to be fighting two battles at the same time, with this kind of being my safety sort of roam battalion. So my numbering is going to be a little weird here. But yeah, so we'll have group one over here. This is going to be insane to try to micro all of this. But I went with the vampire counts. Traditionally, I don't play... Oh, come on, guys. Seriously? There we go. Alright, well, we'll move over there as soon as we can, I suppose. Generally, I don't play Undead into Chaos. He's Chaos. It's okay. I mean, they're not terrible into it, but the reason why I did it this time... We put him at the end. Well, let's put him over here. That way I have the two Necros kind of close to each other so I can click on them. But the reason that I'm doing this is because I think regeneration is going to be super strong here. Because this fight's going to last forever. And so the longer a fight goes, obviously the more valuable regeneration will be. And so I tried to get a lot of regeneration things, and I have a regeneration crew with each army. So I have a corpse cart, and a mortis engine, and a necromancer with each army. And then I have a good healthy number of crypt horrors, and all my flying units regenerate. And it's the same deal over here. So they're almost symmetrical armies. So, and you want to make sure you spread out so that your corpse cart and things like that are kind of in the middle of each fight, because they have a pretty limited radius. It's like 30 yards, maybe 45 yards. So you really want them in the middle of the action. So if you try to clump all of your units together in a massive battle like this, there's a good chance that all of your, your corpse carts could be right next to each other, overlapping. Whereas if they were spread out, you would have more regeneration across a larger surface area. So that's kind of my thought process here. My army is a little bit complex. Like, it's going to be extremely hard to micro all this stuff. There's definitely an argument that I just shouldn't even try to run cavalry here, because I'm not going to be able to micro them correctly. There's just too much going on. But I'm going to try to channel the inner 16-year-old me and, just crank out that, 200 APM if I can get it. I don't think I can anymore. I'm 30. If you just joined me for the first time, I'm 32 now. I think my micro is okay, but it's certainly not what it used to be. But that's okay. I mean, he's going to be really stressed for micro too, so I'm sure we'll both probably make quite a few errors in there. Main thing is I don't want to lose this lord, but I don't think he's going to have a very strong air force. If he does, I could be in trouble, but I don't think they can field air units other than the lords. So now if he has a flying lord, we can go gang him and kill him probably. So, I would not run a flying lord if you're chaos. Just in general, if you don't have other flying units or really heavy infantry missile units that can support your flying lord, do not get a flying lord, because there's been so many times. I don't know if he's ready or not, but I'll go ahead and start it. It's been a few minutes here. I don't want to rush him too much, but also don't want to click out. Check. Yeah, okay, he's good. Let's go ahead and split it up. And make it a little bit easier for me to micro. Gosh, so what all does he have? So he just has a ton of Chaos Warriors. He does have a bit of cav on each side. Quite a bit of cav, actually, on each side. So I really want to kind of... I mean, it's going to be really hard for him to get that cav in there, as it will be for me as well. I need to wait on these corpse carts to get into line here. So let's back up a little bit, just make sure these corpse carts can get where they need to be. Back these up. Are these Chaos Knights? Okay, so I should be able to devour them. Alright, let's just lock and load. Alright, let's lock these and go. Okay, he's already over here. And he's kind of overloading this side. What are they doing? Get over here, fight these things. Actually, fight those, fight these. These things need to get over here. Shield them, shield them. Acquire. Get over here, get over here. Get in here, corpse cart. Alright. Go over here. Alright. Okay, so I've chose to overload the left side here. I think we should be doing okay. Main guy. Go ahead and just throw an extra little bit here. Actually, no, I don't want that. Well, I summoned ghouls. I meant to summon something else. That's okay. Alright, so I want the corpse cart and all this stuff in here. Get in there for the fight. I mean, yeah, I need to get this over here. Alright, let's go ahead and back these out. Back these out. Go ahead and back these out. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff chasing these over here. So, yeah, we've pretty much crushed all this side. I want to get in here and kill these things. Let's rotate over here. I don't know what those are. I think those are Forsaken. What the heck? I told that thing to leave, like, years ago. God, Micro's even crazier than it usually is. Alright, let's get the Air Force back out here. Let me see here. Let's get in here. Let's cast a Nahek. Get down. Fight these. Alright, let's get in here. Charge these things. Alright, I think we pretty much dominated all this stuff over here, I hope. Alright, let's get in here and charge that. That's too much over there. Let's get back over here and go fight this stuff. Alright, we've got the dudes up in the air, I think. Let's recharge this stuff over here. Let me wait till my guy gets back down in here. I guess everyone else didn't feel like leaving.
Very good. With haste.
Let's back these out. Back these out. So we can charge back in. We've got our corpse card over here again. Let's get over here and mess with that stuff. Alright, let's just back out of that. I don't know what is tearing me up over here, but something is doing a lot of damage. They just have a lot of units, so I need to probably charge in here and try to thin this out. Actually, let's do right here. Alright, let me see. We have another Necro. Is this guy part of group 1? Yeah. No. Dang it. Let's charge back down to that. Alright, that's all done. Let's rotate over here. Ignore everything that's left. Get over here. I need to get this guy out of here. He's having a problem. Let's get over here. Fight this stuff. Fight this stuff. Has he already reached his regen cap? He has not. Okay, so he should still be able to regen a little bit here. No, stop. Dang it, I think I was reaching the wrong thing. That's alright though, whatever. Alright, let's just charge those in the back. Alright, let's get these out of here. Let's go recharge. Let's get the whole Air Force back out. I don't even need to go back in, I don't think, with these guys. I think, yeah. That regeneration is just really hard to deal with on a very large scale like that, because it's so hard to micro and the fight's going to last so long anyways, that it's just really hard to deal with. I almost got my Lord, but I mean, I just have like endless Nahek. As long as I have magic, I have so much Nahek, because I had 4 different Necromancers that could cast it. Or, I guess, 2 Necromancers and my main guy can cast it, so it was just an astronomical amount of regeneration on everything. So that was pretty fun. I mean, I like seeing huge battles like that. I think he overloaded the left. He sent all of his stuff that he had in the middle off to the left, from my perspective, and he was doing quite a bit of damage over there. I mean, he was getting my Lords kind of low, but it's just really hard to micro all that stuff. Obviously, there's so much going on, and I almost lost one of my either Corpse Guard or Mortis Engine. But yeah, if you just have these just in there, just passively regenerating everything, these guys are regenerating. The Terror guys are regenerating, you know, the Lords are regenerating, the Necromancers are regenerating, and they're making everything else regenerate. It's just like, it's so much to deal with on a very, very large scale. So I think if you're going to do a massive battle like that, I feel like Vampire Counts are probably your strongest faction, because regeneration is just such a strong mechanic in a very long battle. And the more surface area you can spread that over, it just gets exponentially more powerful. So I think that was super good. I was actually able to micro the Knights okay. They were getting a little on the low side, but I was able to kind of micro them. On the right side, it was actually getting kind of dangerous, because he had like 5 or 6. He had like all of his Forsaken and a couple of other units focused on my Knights. So that was a little bit scary. But the Graveguard with great weapons, I think they do very well against Chaos Wars with great weapons. I'm not sure how those stats line up precisely. These Karen Rays actually got a lot more kills than I thought they would. The Chariots are generally super powerful, but it's so hard to micro them, and they can just get caught up in the units because there's just so many like units in there. These Spears really didn't do anything. I probably should have just run more Crypt Wars instead of Spears. I was just scared if he was going to run Dragon Ogres or something. I needed something that was going to do anti-large to help me out with those, because those could have been a huge deal. But yeah, that's basically it. So it's a pretty good fight. It's interesting. Like I said, I think my strategy was just to try to create 2 symmetrical armies and put them on different halves of the map, and that way it makes more sense to me composition wise, like what I'm supposed to do. And I just basically try to fight 2 fights at once on both sides. So I can just, you saw I was microing out. I was trying to get the, position, the Mortis Engines and the Corpse Carts, and micro my flying units and things like that. So it's just a lot more easier for me to conceptualize and keep up with in terms of balance and matchups and things like that if I break them up into 2 separate armies like I did. So I think it worked out pretty well. All right, well, thank you very much. That's going to be it for this episode. If you enjoyed this, let me know. Let me know in the comments if you want me to try to do more battles like this. I would love to play against more subs. I know a couple of other people have also expressed interest. We just have to find the right time to meet up. But I'm very happy to play with you anytime. We can do one of these 40,000 gold battles, or I can help you practice whichever matchup you want to practice, even if it's unfavorable. If you want me to play dwarves and you want to play greenskins or something like that, I'm willing to do that. Anything you want, just let me know. We'll set it up. I have a fun time playing with subs. I think the subs that I play with have a fun time, and I think viewers have a fun time seeing that kind of interaction in the community. So just let me know, and I'm happy to set it up. Also, if you enjoy this, check out the other multiplayer battles. We have a ton of just traditional, just quick battle, online multiplayer battles. We also have legendary campaigns going for every faction except for Chaos, who will do Chaos eventually, but just don't have time right now. And each of those are pure campaigns, which means we don't abuse the auto-resolve system, we don't assassinate hordes on the campaign map, and we don't do anything else that would give us an unfair advantage over the AI. So that leads to very challenging, interesting, complex campaigns with just great battles almost every episode. Many episodes have multiple great battles in them. So check it out. It's a lot of fun, and that's going to be it. As always, it's a pleasure broadcasting for you. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful evening.